Okay, and we're on to the 22nd minute. Let's get this show on the road. As you can see, the Americans start immediately making a break for this hedge line. Several units just run up to it as fast as they can, and similar over here. As the tanks move up, they move for this hedge line, and these guys start to book it over the open, as well as the slot moving down. It's general advance, but as they do so, the AT gun whacks them good. These guys over here may also be hurrying the pace slightly. Overall, fairly quiet turn. Sporadic fire back and forth over in the east. The AT gun does good job, and we take a casualty in the bunker because the tanks have moved up, just shell the absolute shit out of them. Still a little bit of fire though, and you can see the mortars have moved up from, looks like they're positioned back here, onto this hedgerow. You can see them there, which is excellent news because that's where our artillery strike is called in. Right, some closer shots. As you can see, first platoon are doing a little bit of reshuffling here, and these guys are falling back. This lot go and hide in the trench. But yeah, you can just see the run and the sort of beginnings of the charge. I thought they were just crewing up on this one. It looks like they've been slightly interfered with by the barbed wire, which is fun. Oops. But overall, yeah, we can't do a lot. These guys are mostly being spotted by the AT guns. The one over in the west, I believe. So no one here can really see them because of the reverse slope. Yeah, a bit of unfortunate death there. And these tanks are really close, and you'll notice there's a set of mines right there. So we are sort of fingers crossed. Oh, and yeah, okay, it looks like they're breaking that hedge line as well. So you can see the Americans are charging full pelt, and there's basically nothing we can do about it, because the only people that can see these guys, if you click them, are the AT gun, which is why I reckon we don't move it, because we desperately need these spots. Everyone here is on the reverse slope. Right, let's have a look at the other side. Okay, the eastern seaside, as you can see, a bit of sporadic fire, and this house is really kind of taking it. And the AT gun takes aim, and there's a machine gun squad in there. Misses, but that's a tree burst, and there were definitely contacts in here at some point, so I'm fairly confident it's got someone. Again, another tree burst, wonderful for killing infantry. It's kind of overshooting slightly, but hopefully getting someone because they're air bursting on trees. And that was right on the money. That is exactly where the enemy machine gun squad was, so they are probably dead. And you can see they start shooting at the AT gun, now it's appeared. And again, yeah, they're right on top of where an enemy machine gun squad was, so I would guess that they are mulch by now. Otherwise, everyone's just hiding in buildings, waiting for the inevitable hammer of artillery, except these guys, who I decided were okay in their foxholes, essentially. And there was no buildings near them which had good sights. Alright, that's it. Let's go on to the next minute. Okay, and welcome to the 23rd minute, I think. Yes, 23rd minute. Let's go. As you can see, the Americans continue their absolutely insane rush over the open field, but there is literally nothing we can do to stop them because of the reverse slopes. They're mostly being spotted by this lot over here. Better news over here, where the AT gun continues to do some excellent work, and we will zoom in on that in a bit. And you can see the mortars again setting up shop along this hedgerow, which is wonderful. Just exactly where we want them to be. But yeah, this mad charge, but we can't do anything about it because there's just no sight on them from any of our positions. And as you can see, I spotted them moving out in it last turn, and there's a spotting round actually coming in. So I've been shuffling first platoon at 6th Company, I think it is, into the fort, because they're going to need to. Oh, and these guys run as well. The machine gunner spots them, takes a couple of shots, and I think kills someone. Right, let's go look up close at this wild charge of the Americans. As you can see, I spotted them last turn having broken out from this hedge. I thought they were just hopping forward to the hedge, but no, they were actually making a run for it with heavy tank support, who are saturating the bunkers with fire. And it looks like these guys are moving up as well. So let's see that turn. Yeah, we sort of lose sight of them in and out, and this guy gets the absolute shit kicked out of him. I saw he had a Panzerfaust, so I told him to go hide and then hopefully pop up and wing a tank, but they clearly saw him, so 2 tanks and some other men just shoot the absolute shit out of the area. This machine gun over here on the right takes some shots at these guys. I believe it gets one near the end of the turn. And yeah, these guys move up. Not as fast as I would have hoped. But yeah, there's no one in the bunkers because the tanks were shooting the shit out of them. So there isn't a lot we can do right now. But look at this. Yep, there we go. That's a man. Man down. Cool. So yeah, this is quite the revelation. Americans appear to be stacking up on this hedge and perhaps along here. We shall see in the next turn in greater detail, but for now let's head over to the other flank. Right, so the Americans clearly seen the AT gun now, and pretty much everyone turns to shoot at it, but the range is about 550 meters, so their small arms are largely ineffective, even at providing suppression. So it kind of just keeps doing its good work. As you can see, I told everyone to support the AT gun, so there's a lot of fire going back and forth. Boom. And I'll look up at that and closer because it's beautiful. Hopefully we're getting the occasional casualty from machine gun fire and rifle fire, but yeah, there's clearly a bar rifle or something up there taking shots at the machine gun. And he's overshooting here. Unfortunately, that is the AT gun completely out of high explosive ammo, so it's reduced to using the much less dangerous armor-piercing shells. Let's have a closer look at this. If we take a look at these 3, boom. 3 casualties at least, possibly more. Beautiful shot. And, oh no, he's merely cowering. Yeah. Man down here as well, by the looks of it. Although that may have been the guy we got last turn. Overall, yeah, they're still sneaking up through here, but I still don't think it's very many guys. Bit of a waste for those shells, but hey. Overall, everyone's in good shape. Lots of ammo. Not really a lot to worry about on this side for now. Be a bit disconcerting, I think, for the Americans. Cool. All right, on to the final minute.